Hello 3 Mandela and welcome to your first science lesson of the week. Today our learning objective is, can I answer some questions by researching magnets? If we were at school today, you would have all walked in and your tables would have been covered with magnets and objects for you to explore. So far, we've looked at forces in our previous science lessons. This is Mr. Fox, and over the next few weeks, he's going to help us in our learning. If we have a question to discuss, just like you would do with your talk partner at school, you can share your ideas with Mr. Fox because he is here to help us all to learn. So, can anyone tell me what we've covered about forces so far? My first question is, what is a force? Pause the video and explain what a force is. That's right, a force makes things move. Whenever an object starts to move or moves faster, it is a force making this happen. Forces can also make things stop moving or slow down. Our next question is, can you do a pulling and pushing freeze frame? So if I was doing a pushing freeze frame, I would push Mr. Fox away from me and hold it there to show that I'm pushing him. Pause the video and do your own pulling and pushing freeze frames. Our next question is, if I was playing tug of war, what type of force am I using? Pause the video and explain to Mr. Fox what force you are using. That's right, if I was playing tug of war, the force I would be using was a pulling force. I would use a pulling force to pull the rope towards me. Our last question is, what experiment did you do last week? And what did you learn from it? Pause the video and tell Mr. Fox what you learnt in last week's lesson. In last week's lesson, you tested different objects on different surfaces to see whether the different surfaces would make things speed up, slow down, or stop. And you recorded your results from your experiment in a table to show this. I'm going to show you something now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and hold something up to the screen. Have a look and see what I'm holding. What do you think I'm holding? Tell Mr. Fox what you think I'm holding. That's right, I'm holding a magnet. Can anyone tell Mr. Fox what they think a magnet does? Pause your video and tell Mr. Fox what a magnet does. I've picked up my keys. On my key ring, I have got lots of different keys. What do you think the magnet will do to the keys? And to hold the keys on my hand, there we go, you can see them now. And I'm going to do something with the magnet. What did I do with the magnet? The magnet allowed me to pick up the Keys. Let's have a look. So we've guessed and found out that we are looking at magnets, and we have seen that a magnet can be used to pick up different objects. Today you will start to learn about magnets and how they work. Now, I haven't been able to lay the table out with magnets and objects for you. Instead, there's a video for you to watch. Here are the links for the videos. They should have been sent to you on your task sheet for this week. If they don't work, you'll find them on your class team chat. And the videos are going to let you see how magnets are used in everyday life. Whilst you're watching the videos, make sure that you make some notes on what you've noticed. So while you're watching those videos, you might want to pause them to jot something down that may be useful for you later on. Pause this video and watch the videos that we have sent the links to you for now. Magnets can come in different shapes. We can have a bar magnet. We can have a magnet which is shaped like a cylinder. We can have a magnet that is U-shaped, just like the letter that you would write. We also can find horseshoe magnets and circular magnets and ring magnets, but they all work in a very similar way. And we will be learning more about how magnets work in our lesson tomorrow. Your tasks today. Activity 1. Make a list of where magnets are used in everyday life. Activity 2. Write down 5 facts you learnt or noticed about magnets from the video. Activity 3. Write down a paragraph about what you noticed and learnt from the video. So you need to choose one of those activities to complete. You need to choose the activity that is just right for you to do. So if you choose the first activity, you are going to make a list of where magnets are used in everyday life. If you choose the second activity, you're going to write down 5 facts you learnt or noticed about magnets from the videos. And if you choose to do activity 3, you're going to write a paragraph about what you noticed and learnt from the video. Your extension task is to draw and label 2 shapes of magnets. So if you need a reminder about the different shapes of magnets, you can rewind the video so that you can look at the slide that tells us about the different shapes of magnets. Remember to upload your work on Tapestry, and I look forward to reading what you have learnt about magnets today.